to our production assistants without their knowledge.
This is when they get a little break in the day.
Yeah, let's look at their not playing basketball. Our first guest plays a lovable computer geek and an accidental spy. Accidental spy? Yes. Accidental spy on the hit series Chuck. Take a look.
Is there a problem? Can you tell me if the attractive, brown-eyed, slightly egg-heady brunette with an extremely cold heart is still here?
She's here. Why? Who is she?
Jill Roberts, my ex-girlfriend. She broke my heart. I need a diversion. Would it be a terrible imposition for you to pull the fire alarm?
Please welcome Zachary Levi.
You know you're excited when your hands are like this. It's one thing.
Yeah, look
great. It's another thing. Oh my God, it's great.
She's wearing the singles ring.
Oh, you wearing the singles ring? Hi, what's going on?
How are you,
I get
Zach?
Water. You get coffee.
Did you want coffee, sweetheart? We would give you whatever
I
your
just
heart
had a Red
decides.
Bull and I'm doing this right now.
Do you drink that?
Yeah.
What is the choice with that? Why?
I don't. Coffee is hot, so it doesn't go down as fast. I think you can chug a Red Bull. You can, get that kick. And I slept like 3 hours last night. I was playing video games till 3 in the morning.
Hey, he might be your catch.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How
I
are
haven't
you?
seen you in like 6 years.
We haven't seen each other in a long time.
Something crazy. You don't even know I'm going to do this, but I'm going to do this. I did a show for ABC called Less Than Perfect like 6 years ago or something like that, and you were doing Life with Bonnie. With Holly. Hi, Holly. Hi, where's Dawn?
Dawn, right there.
Dawn. And Chris Barnes and Mark Derwin actually just guest starred on Chuck last season, so I got to see Mark again, and all of you were so warm and so loving and embraced me. I was a newbie. It was the first thing I'd ever done in Hollywood, and I remember so many of these great memories, one of which we were at this network party and we were all Earth, Wind, and Fire was playing.
Yeah, that was great.
We're all going crazy, and I'm like, I'm dancing with Bonnie Hunt right now. This is crazy. So that's pretty awesome. Anyway.
That was a nice story for you to tell. Thank you, Zach.
I've always thought you were just one of the most lovely and talented people I've ever had the privilege of knowing. No, seriously. No, I mean that. I really mean that. And and when you're a new guy on the scene, you're only hoping that you can meet those types of people, and you were that to me. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for always being a nice young man and
thank you.
gentleman and a hell of a kisser, I might add.
Oh my God. We promised we wouldn't talk about that.
I know, but I'm throwing it out.
Cat bag. Here it comes.
So we had Joshua Gomez on the show.
You did.
And speaking of saying nice things about people, you guys are really good buddies, huh?
I love him to death.
Zach, how great is that to be on a show and really get along well with the guy you're working with every day?
It's the most important thing in the world. I mean, especially I got the job, and then they had me come in and read with the various people that were playing, the different parts, the chemistry and whatnot. And Josh and I immediately just clicked. And then of course later on, McGee, who directed the pilot, he was very smart and had everybody kind of have a lunch together and get to know each other. And at one point, I can't remember who it was, but I think maybe he leaned over and said, "So, you a video gamer?" And I was like, "Buddy, need I get into this right now?" And we're geeks. We're giant nerds that would rather talk about video games than girls, and that's fine.
I know, but
and we have a comic book.
I know, Zach, this is so great because Zach is obviously, if you just look at him, he's absolutely gorgeous, and you think.
No.
There he goes.
No, that's very good. I appreciated that.
But you have these comic books out because I do know you, and you are kind of this guy and I mean this in the best sense. You're geeky in the best way. He is. He's kind of a homebody. I mean, you do when you're out, you have a great time, but you do like the computer games. You've got your buddies. I mean, you guys ride around in this. Look at what he has on the golf cart that he gets to drive at the studio. Yeah, the nerd herd.
My chariot.
Now, Zach, before you got into this business, you're a young guy, what was it like with girls? I mean, what's the change? Isn't there like a huge change when... Don't they treat you differently when you're famous? Not that you need any help. But.
Nah, well, thank you. Seriously, I feel so loved just sitting here. Between everyone, really.
Well, you're the woman in the audience.
The woman, this girl. Now everybody's doing it.
Yes, you're a touchdown
There's only so
lover.
much of me to go around, people. Bonnie's going to be like, woo! No, you go, Mr. Williams. Anyway.
Yes, I can't cheat on Brian Williams.
You
Not
can't,
at this point.
cheat on
Not
Brian.
until he does the show, and then
He's
after that,
newsworthy.
No, I'm talking about girls. It's different because I saw girls flocking around you when we would be out.
But that was my dance moves. That's what...
You did, Zach. You guys, you cannot get this guy. You cannot get you off the dance floor.
Well, nobody cared.
I almost made it. No.
No, don't. Let's not go there. We've already talked about our makeout sessions. When I was
a lot of downtime.
There was a lot of downtime. There was. When we were doing Less Than Perfect, I was, the low man on the totem pole. So when we would go to those network or studio things, the reporters would always be talking to Andy Dick or Patrick Warburton or whoever, and I would come in and they'd be like, "Hey, Zach, good to see you," and then that was it. And so I'd go get a cocktail and I'd be on the dance floor the whole time. That's what I would do.
Yeah, but you always had. I mean, were you always interested in acting since you were a kid? I always wonder how people get into it.
I did theater. I did theater for a long time. I think the first thing I was like doing a summer camp, like a church summer camp or something like that, and they were doing the nativity. I don't know why they do the nativity scene in the middle of summer, but bear with me. And I was the rooster. Again, I didn't know there was a rooster there. That's fine. Baby Jesus should have a rooster, I think, accompanying him.
Sure. The president kids are going to have a puppy.
Exactly. Why not? And so I was the rooster, and I was so nervous the first show that we had. I think I vomited backstage. I was like 5, and I know, isn't that great? Pleasant, isn't it? And my mom coaxed me back onto the stage with a video game. So I think that's probably where all of that
started.
I am a nerd.
We'll learn more about Zach and his video game addiction when we return.